after it's clear to us what a statement is and what an expression is, it's really important for me to introduce the concept of variables now. Now, a variable is a really important building block to any code, because a variable is essentially something that you create that holds a value for you. That value can be a number, it can be a word, it can be negative, it can be decimal, it can be a true or false. It can be many different things. It can be a list even. But you want to assign a variable to something. Okay? So let me show you how we do that. It's really easy. I can type in right here. Variable. And then to assign that variable a value, I'm going to put an equal sign. So my variable is going to equal 4, just as we had there before. Okay, so now the number 4 is attached to my variable. So if I do this statement again, print, and I'm not going to type in number 4, and I'm not going to type in an expression of that, I'm going to type in the variable. Print my variable. All right, what's going to come out? 4. All right, if I were to change my variable to 10, if I run it, and I'm printing my variable, it becomes that. Okay, so also some variables can be assigned to other variables. So variable is 10, and if v equals, now this is also expression. When I'm assigning a value to a variable, technically we call this an expression also. It doesn't have to be a mathematical computation, okay? But if I'm doing variable equals 10 and v equals variable minus 1, and I want to print v, what am I going to have over here? 9. Okay? So now in Scratch, it's a little bit more complicated. In fact, this is the reason why I like Python as you start getting into coding more, is because by typing with your fingers like this, it's a little bit simpler because it's a little bit more like our natural language, and this is where the block programming languages start to get their limitations. Now, but we want to do something just like we did there in Python. So we go over here to variables, okay, and you see we can make a variable here. So I'm going to make a variable, and I'm going to call it variable, okay? And now what we have to do is we have to create in our code the loop, because Scratch doesn't automatically have its top-down loop like it does inside of Python. So I'm going to have that loop going by having the green flag clicked. And so with the green flag click, I'm going to set my variable. I'm going to make, remember this is an expression, because so this is the same statement here as variable equals 10. I'm saying set variable to 10. It's the exact same type of phrase, okay? You can see that. Set variable to 10. And then if I take this variable and I put say it, okay, now if I run my program, he says 10. Okay? And now if I want to do like I did here in Python, where v, right, I'm going to make another variable called v. And then I'm going to say set v to variable minus, oh, it bumped it out there. Set v to variable minus 1, then say v. Okay, and what are we going to get over here when I run the program? Set v to variable minus 1, and we have 9, just like we did here. So this is what that code looks like here in Scratch. This is what the code looks like here in Python. So maybe now you're also starting to get an idea for what it is your design is going to be, of which programming language is best going to suit your need. For example, if you're doing more computational stuff that's maybe a little bit more complicated mathematical, perhaps Python will be really good for that. If you're doing something that's a little bit more graphic, that wants to have a nice user interface, something that you can see, maybe there's animation involved and stuff like that, maybe Scratch is going to be your friend there. But no matter what you use, you're going to need variables. I can assure you that.